Good morning, everyone. How are you? Rose here. I hope that wherever you are in the world that you are enjoying your morning, maybe having a nice cup of coffee and enjoying the sunshine outside. So, Foodie Beauty did a few live streams last night, and I am so sorry that I did not get to the live streams that she did. It was really late when she did the last two, and I was on the phone with someone, and I just got really, really tired, and I decided to wait till in the morning to cover them. So, Foodie did a live stream, a rage stream called Flight WS376 Morons, where she's angry at Monty because Monty, plus pretty much everybody else, we're all thinking the same way. That she was lying last night about picking up her aunt. She was just going to see Natter, spend time with Natter before his court date this morning. And she's mad about that. And I wanted to sit and react to this live stream. So let me just go ahead and share the screen so you see our lady of the hour, Miss Chantal. There she is in her car. Allegedly, she just picked somebody up and dropped them off, although there's no proof anybody was actually there. She's not showing us a plane ticket. She's not showing us that she picked up anyone that just came in from a flight. So she's mad. She's mad because she's lying and she doesn't have anything to really stick it to the haters. So she's going off. So let's get to with this, shall we?
Okay, so I cannot look at the chat, you know the deal. Oh yeah, so it looks like Monty is full of smelly crap again. Yeah, guess who's full of crap again? So, oh my god, so you're actually going to tell me that people actually still think that I'm going to pick up those fucking people?
Yes, we think that. And we have reason to think that because we know you're sneaking around and seeing him. You're still paying his phone bill. You're still paying his way. Of course, you're going to go see him because his court date is this morning, today, and this might be the last time that you see him. And it always happens, Chantal. Whenever you want to go slip away to see Natter, you'll make up these fake guy dates, which you have been doing, and you've been doing that so you can go see him and nobody will suspect that you are seeing Natter. And just like before, you're using the whole I got to pick up my aunt from the airport as a way to see Natter, because that's something you've done in the past as well. So yeah, we do believe that. We got good reason to believe that because you've done it before.
Like, you need a life. You seriously need a fucking life. You desperately, desperately need a life. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm literally living my life and people are making the dumbest shit up ever. Like, no, I'm sorry. You're wrong. I put the name of the fucking flight, the flight number. So go look again because I didn't just pick up a fucking ghost from the airport, minty loser.
You didn't pick up anybody from the airport. There's nobody in the car with you. Again, there's no ticket to show that you picked up anybody tonight, the night that you did this live stream. There's nothing. What did you do, Foodie? Did you look up on your phone what flights were coming in that night so you could have something to rage about and say, oh, I did pick up somebody. Look, here's the flight number. Okay, so that's a flight number. Anybody could have been on that flight. Anybody. Doesn't mean you picked anybody up. You are such a liar. You're so into lying that you will go to the extreme to try to sell your lies. Even go to an airport and look up a flight number. That's what kind of liar you are. Just try to convince people of a lie. For some reason, you just can't tell the truth.
I picked up a human body. I picked up a whole human body. A whole one.
Now you know she's lying. Right there. Now you know she's lying. Because what she could have said was, I picked up my aunt. Right? Because that's who she allegedly picked up, her aunt. But she said, I picked up a whole human body. Why say that if it was your aunt? You're a liar.
So, who did I pick up at the airport then? Natter? Oh, let me guess. I picked up Natter and Dee Dee from the airport, and now we're going to move to Casablanca together and evade the law. Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's why I went to the airport. Actually, I went to the airport so that I could buy us all plane tickets on all your dimes. All of you fools. Is that what you think? You're fucking dumb. Like, stop making dumb shit up because I'm honestly so fed up with your crap. I'm like so close to reporting you to YouTube. I'm not even kidding. And reporting your ass to the police because you're a freak.
Report him for what? Report Monty for what? He's not stalking you. He's not harassing you. He's not following you around town. He's just reacting to you. And just like anybody else on YouTube, he is free to speculate about what you do. We all are. We have to speculate because you won't come forward and say the truth. You're not known for telling the truth. You're known for lying, extreme lying. And so we're just trying to find the truth in all of the lies to make all of this stuff make sense. You know, we're just trying to find the truth because you won't give it to us. For some reason, of all the things you do on YouTube, the truth is the one thing you will not offer up to anybody. I think it's because you like lying. You treat it like a game and you get some kind of kick out of lying to people and leading them on and thinking that you're the cleverest person in the room. You're not. You're a really bad liar. You always get caught with your lies, speculation or not, and that irritates you, that you can't just lie to people and they'll believe it. It pisses you off to know that you're a bad liar and you get caught.
Creepy. You are starting to make me feel uneasy. Every time I open my YouTube, the minute I do something on YouTube, you are up my ass reporting falsely on it, accusing me of doing things I am not doing. Stop it. You're dumb. You're just mad because your crappy rap career didn't take off. Well, you have no one to blame but your damn self. What do you think? You think you're like, now you think you're a reporter? You think you're a singer boy band? Now you think you're a Casanova because you retain your, you think you're afraid of God because you retain your sperm. No, stop it. Like, literally, this guy put out a video. Chantal is lying. Foodie's lying. I'm lying and going to pick up Natter and Dee Dee. And then he goes to look for flights to prove it. No, that's why I put the flight number, so you can look more accurately. Because again, bitch, I didn't pick up a fucking ghost at the airport. Okay? I didn't pick up no ghost at the airport.
You're right. You didn't pick anybody up. You just drove to the airport to sell your lies, to sell your lies. And then if Monty decided on his own to look up the flights, because again, we're free to speculate, we're free to investigate to see if you are lying. You're pissed off because somebody looked up the flights to see if there was anything coming from Jamaica. See, this is what happens when you lie, Foodie. People will go, is she lying or is she telling the truth? And they can do something as simple as a search for flights coming in. And so you decided to try to back up your lie rather than confess that you did lie. You want to back up the lie by saying, oh, here's the flight number. Okay, so you got a flight number. Doesn't prove that anybody you know was on it. There's no one in the car to back up your lie. There's no plane ticket. There's no nothing. All that you did tonight was drive to the airport. And anything could have happened between you going there and you coming back.
Thank you. Like, even looking into flights is way too much. Like, what is wrong with you? This is the problem. You people are insane. This is stalking behavior. Like, it's It's crazy. It's just crazy. I am not having anything to do with Natter or Juju anymore. Okay, I hate them. They are done from my life. Like, how long does it need to be? Like, I know you desperately want to be so right about me.
You know what, Foodie? You don't get a $3,000 phone bill being done with somebody. I mean, come on. $3,000, $2,000. You didn't do that just yourself. You're paying for somebody else's phone bill. And my money is on the fact that you're paying for Natter's phone bill and he's calling his relatives in Egypt, and that's why the phone bill was so high. If you stop the lying, then you won't be aggravated anymore and we expose your lies.
But you and your dumb panel of jealous, hateful women are so wrong. And you're just gonna all have to stay mad and watch it happen. That's it. You're wrong about me. Fucking just suck it up and stay mad. That's what your problem is. You are wrong about me. I'm actually a better, more wholesome person than you and all of your
What? Better? Wholesome? Where?
panel and Sarah Jane. Okay? So I'm better than all of you. So, you know why I'm better than all of you? Because, yes, even at 400 pounds, 500 pounds, 600 pounds, I'm better than you. Because I'm not an asshole. I don't need to steal content from you. And I don't need to make up lies. And, oh my.
But you do, though. You do. You don't need to make up lies for content, but you do. You do. And those lies can be easily exposed again. There's plenty of proof that you lied over and over again, especially for the past year and a half that you've been seeing Natter, talking to Natter. You lied all over the place. You lied. And then when your lies got exposed, you would rage out because it would piss you off to know that people aren't as stupid as you think they are. You don't need to steal content. Well, you made a point to get on YouTube and bring content here that should not be on YouTube and be monetized, talking about DV and SA and bacterial infections and STDs and all that. That's just plain gross. Monetizing alleged abuse for money is gross. Monetizing SA for money is fucking gross. Telling people I'm being abused when you're not being abused because you want to be a victim so bad, you want to treat it like a badge of honor or a trophy, is gross. It's just gross. It's gross, Foodie. Gross.
God, Jesus. Please do not make fun of Natter singing or anyone singing again. When you sing like a fucking, you sound like a Don Boy band. I don't know what else to say. I mean, you are just big mad and you are insane. Like, I don't even know what to say. You're basically a poison on YouTube.
No, you are.
So yeah, so
not you calling somebody else poison on YouTube. Girlfriend, what? What did you just say? He's poison on YouTube. Have you seen your own content? Have you watched it? You know, somebody should put you in a room with a chair in front of a monitor and make you watch all of your videos from the past year. That's YouTube poison. 8 to 10 hours a day of your shit. Really? And you call somebody else YouTube poison. Talking about the DV and SA and all that, the drug use, being greened out on camera, getting so drunk that you have a moment where it looks like you lost control of your body and then you ran to the bathroom to projectile vomit. And you want to talk about somebody else's content being poisonous? Did that really just come out of your mouth?
Well, I find it stupid that people like. I need to like make the Bezo Show channel a second because it's monetized already. So you know what I need to do is go on that channel, use that channel for reacting against these morons.
Do it. Go ahead. Go ahead, please. Please do. Let's see you react to the reactors. Let's see you do it, Foodie. Come on. We've seen you react to people before. You don't know how to do it correctly. You're not good at reacting. You're not quick-witted, okay? You're boring. You try reacting to Charlie Gold, you failed. You try reacting to FFG, you failed. You suck as a reactor. But please, please, if you feel motivated, if you feel in the mood and you want to react to somebody, do it, because that'll be great content for us.
Because it's just too easy. Like,
No.
you people are bigger lolcows than me. And you all have your own farm threads. Good. And I fucking love that for you.
Yeah, well, your farms thread is like 6,000 pages long, girl. So they love you on the farms.
Because you know what? You are all worse than me. You are all bigger losers. Trust me. Just
Oh, really? Well, I'm sure that a lot of reactors are talked about on Kiwi farms. But you have the biggest thread of all, Foodie. You have that distinction, that honor of 6,000 pages, Foodie. 6,000. They love you over there on the farms. They're always talking about you.
like, I'm just seeing all these people, and it's like, what the hell's wrong with you? How can you sit there and judge people or make up shit when look at your life? Are you for real? Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have never written an article going door to door trying to teach people about fucking semen retention. You're like a door to door semen retention salesman. You're a friggin' scammer. You're a semen retention pyramid schemer. And I'm tired of your shit. Okay? I'm tired of you talking shit about me every fucking chance you get. Screw you. Just because you want me and I want nothing to do with your creepy ass.
Oh, here we go. Change my mind says you aren't that good at roasting people, though. Just saying. You're right. She's not. She sucks at it. She sucks at it. She's no good as a reactor. She absolutely sucks.
Leave me alone. Thank you. Yes. Bye. Thank you very much. Bye. I hate these people. So I'm just driving home. I'm like, I'm not looking at the chat. I'm super tired. I completely forgot about the fact that I had to pick up my kid today. Good thing she reminded me. Because I mean, I did remember, but like I forgot how late it was. Oh my god. So I'm gonna be home at like 4 in the morning. So I don't know about getting up at 6. We will see. We will see. I might have to alter the times a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I will get up at 6. Maybe I should just stay awake all friggin' day at this point. I don't know. Uh, anyway, I'm like really tired right now. I wish I could see what you guys.
Ooh, her
I'm
audio's
big
bad.
mad. And that is why everyone has to be an asshole. Because they're mad. And they're mad that they're not right about me. And they're mad that I'm not doing bad. And they're mad that they're pretty much like, dude. Like, Monty, you're just exposing yourself more. You're just exposing yourself more. You are literally a lolcow now. You have a Kiwi farm thread, so therefore you're a lolcow. I never had a problem with being a lolcow. I don't give a fuck. I'll make a t-shirt. I'm actually going to make lolcow merch. I don't give a shit. You know what? Being a lolcow has made me a fucking lot of me. So you know what? I'm not mad about it. But you're not making a lot of money. And if you make any money, you literally have to beg people every stream about your Cash App or whatever the fuck you use. Like, dude, like, don't even criticize me. Don't even go there. Like, what? The thing is these people don't offer any valid criticism. They don't criticize anything. He's a bullshitting bully gossip channel. Gossip channels are not criticism. You don't give valid criticism. You just give valid hot air crap diarrhea coming out of your brain.
And you know what? What is your channel all about, Foodie? Are you giving quality content? Honestly, are you giving quality content? You turn your camera on and you rant and you rage, and if you're not doing that, you're sitting in a room or sitting in your car stuffing your face full of food because you're catering to the feeders. You're all about designing your channel and your content catering to different fetishes. The food fetish is one, but you're catering to different kinds of feeders, the immobilizers, the gainers. Your house being dirty and having the box mountain everywhere, the mess. Here's something y'all didn't know. Like, there's a fetish for practically everything in the world, even things you would not think would be a fetish. There's a fetish for it, including people who are messy. Yeah, that's right. There are people in the world who get their jollies seeing somebody with filth all around them, or filthy people in general. There's a fetish for that. So she might be catering to those people on her channel. And people with fetishes sometimes do pay well. She might be getting money on the side to keep her house dirty, to keep the box mountain going. There's a lot of things that I spot on her channel that could be possible fetishes or catering to a certain fetish crowd. Her wearing clothes that don't fit, that are too tight, that's part of the feeder gainer fetish. Chewing with the mouth open, the burping, the farting, those are fetishes. Uh, there's just so many things. So many things. She's basically turned her channel into, let's see how many fetish groups I can pull into my channel and cater to them, and they'll spend the money in super chats or memberships or send me money through Cash App. Everything she does, it's all money motivated. True, Chantal is a lazy, gross, vulgar, disgusting person, but make no mistake, everything she does on YouTube, it's money motivated. So there might be a fetish group involved when you're looking at something when it comes to Foodie. And while we're on the subject, her flashing as much as she does on YouTube, showing her boobs, showing her tatas, showing her punani, exhibition fetish. She might have that fetish on her own, but she purposely does that on YouTube. You have to ask yourself why. Is it because might be people in the audience that like the exhibitionist thing, and that might be throwing her some money on PayPal? Could be. Could be.
Mouth all day long. You and that whole panel. It's just a circle jerk and it smells like farts. Okay? So eat crap on a stick! Fry at Carnival. Yes. Do it. And dip it in fucking ranch. Eat a fried turd and dip it in ranch.
Ew. Sounds like something you already did.
Anyways, I miss you guys. I wish I could talk to you.
You are talking to them.
No, I don't want to pull over yet because I'm so far from home. You know. Anyway. Yeah, it's about an hour, 25 minutes. So yeah.
So for anybody who might be reading the chat right now, yeah, so Sam's Bar Lounge dropped 2 short videos last night. Nader and Dee Dee, of course. Everybody's been waiting for the video that has to do with Chantal. I don't know why they haven't released anything like that yet, because they just keep it going on about Dee Dee and Nader. But apparently in one of the 2 videos, Dee Dee reveals that she got suspended from her job, and people in the chat are saying that Dee Dee actually got fired from her job at that time. Oh, oops. Rhonda says, Monica, somebody on Sam's Bar Lounge said she was fired a week ago, but they also said Chantal was with Nads and D2. Well, as far as Dee Dee getting fired from her job, I don't have any sympathy for that. I really don't, because she was the one who made the choice to invite Nader into her home and put up with his BS, and that resulted in her losing her job. So, I mean, she made that choice. She wanted Nader so bad, and if that cost her her job, that cost her her job. But as far as Chantal being with Nader and Dee Dee, well, we all knew that was going on. she can't seem to leave them alone.
I just don't even know what to say. Like, okay. So that's I just like I was looking for something to listen to, and I seen the leech live or did a little video. I need to start. I honestly need to just have like a crap talking channel. Like I swear.
But you do. You talk crap on your main channel. What would be the difference?
I want you to show to like react to stuff. Like I freaking have stream and use it, and I pay.
Oh, she's got
Just
bad
like Natter
reception.
did and doo-doo. Faced with video evidence of abuse, and what do? Stand by your man. Let the whole world know he's a piece of shit. And then now you have these reaction channels, like stale garlic, fucking ball tickling Monty freaks, all making up shit because they're feeling the heat because they know. You know what? Like, if you are more messy than the person you're roasting, what happens? Huh? That's right. That's right. I don't care what time I get up tomorrow. I'm putting in those 5K steps. You know what? I might get 5K steps in as it is already. Probably not. Probably about 3,000. Maybe 5,000. Like, whenever I actually do a full day's work of housework and, like, doing stuff. But I want to do, like, a separate walk. Like, a whole walk. It has to be early enough in the day so it's not too freaking hot.
Okay, just to clarify, Rhonda says in Sam's video, Dee Dee said she was written up in a 3-day suspension. That was back in April. So she didn't get fired. I did see that part where she talked about getting a 3-day suspension, but still, that's really bad. You're having a job, you have no problem with your job, and then this loser, scumbag, crackhead moves into your house, and you're getting problems with your job, which is your livelihood. You're getting written up and you're getting in trouble at your job because of a crackhead. I mean, I would think that is a sign to get him out of the house because you're riding on thin ice at your job, which you need to make money.
Anyways, my point is, I really, really, really need to blow up.
Yeah, you do. See, the problem, Foodie, is that you've not been glowing up. You've been growing out. You've been binging on the food. You're doing the same things you've been doing for the past year. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. You're still seeing Natter. You're still paying his way. You're still binging out on food. Nothing has changed. You do need a glow up, but you talk about it and you don't make it happen. And you continue to lie to people thinking that you're smarter than everybody in the room when everybody looking at you can see right through you.
But yeah, I basically just hate those people. Like, they're haters for no fucking reason. You're just hurt when you're a big loser. So go, just please just go away. Like, seriously, you're just an idiot. I need to react to these people too. That's how much I hate them.
Do it. Want to see you do it.
Anyway. I don't know what else to say. I kind of want to listen to music now, so. Yeah, I just wanted to come on and prove every time. I have no problem. Like, no, some proof, yeah, I'm not gonna fucking. I hate. You know what it is? I hate explaining myself to people who don't fucking deserve it. You know, like, but at the same time, I don't know how people can be so dumb. Like, okay, as if I would actually be with Natter right now. As if. As if. As if. As if. I want nothing to do with broccoli and Barney Rubble ever again in my fucking life. Ever. Ever.
Then stop paying his phone bill, stupid.
Ever. Like, I just find it funny that the people think that the lengths they think I go to lie. Like, why would I?
But you do go to great lengths to lie, Foodie. You do. And you put so much effort into lying and then trying to sell the lies rather than just tell the truth. For some reason, of all the things you do on your channel, of all the things you willingly expose and talk about, the truth is something you won't give the audience. And you've been caught so many times lying, and it pisses you off when you get caught. It's easy to catch you. You're not a good liar. You've got so many tells. And here's something for you, Foodie, since you're not a good liar. To be a good liar, you got to make the lies believable. You got to have some sort of credibility as a person. You don't have any credibility. And the lies that you tell, you're so over the top with them. You're so exaggerated. It's easy to tell when you lie. Example, you could say, I'm seeing one guy for a hookup. But then you go overboard and you say, oh, I'm seeing like 5 different guys this week. And they all care about me. They're all concerned for my welfare. And here's this guy over here. And he's got a girlfriend. And he wants to see me. I mean, you go over the top with your lies. The lies are not believable. You tell lies that point in the direction of you're telling them because you're a narcissist. And it's all about your ego. It's all about you trying to convince yourself in your head that somehow you're better and more desirable than any other single woman. You're so desirable that you don't just have one guy chasing you, you've got several. And all of these guys were on Tinder, and you got immediate hookups with all these guys. I mean, if you're gonna lie, girl, learn how to make it believable.
I just went together. Oh my god. Anyway, so yeah, look up that flight. It's actually a flight from. Okay, so it's a WestJet flight, and it's a flight from. I think it's Mobay to Toronto, and then Toronto to fucking Ottawa. Okay, know it all. So maybe get some stronger prescription of glasses and look up the flight number on my fucking thing. Make another video and apologizing for being fucking wrong. Take some accountability for your damn self.
Accountability, that's something you're very, very unfamiliar with.
Because you like to be so self-righteous, but you know what? It's all fake. How do you even live with yourself or sleep at night? Like, really, I could never. Being a fake loser, being a fake ass bitch, I could never sleep at night. No, that being real is so much more important to me now than being right. And that's how I know I've grown.
You're never real. You're never real. Exhibit A, where is the picture? You're real, Foodie? You're a real person. You're genuine? You're being sincere? You're being honest? Does that look like honesty to you? Here's your heavily filtered picture with your pointed chin, even though the top part of your face is completely round. Here's the unedited version. So please tell me again how you're honest. Please tell me again how you're real. This is the you that you want to be. This is the real you. You will go to extremes to lie. You don't like the person that you are. Because if you did, you would just rock out, balls out with your real self, tell the truth, and not focus so much time and energy on lying about everything. But please, go ahead and tell us how real you are.
as a person, or I'm growing as a person. Because I'm not going to argue and keep arguing and keep making dumb shit up just to try to make myself look superior. Because at that point, you're doing the opposite of what criticism should be.
You know, Chantal, you've got such a huge, out of control, narcissistic ego that in everything you do, you have to be the victor. If a guy doesn't want you, you will get on your channel and you'll try to turn it around and say, oh, I didn't want him because he's got a small penis. If a guy says, no, I'm sorry, I don't want to be with you, you will use your channel in revenge to get back at him just because they said, I don't want to be with you, or I have no interest in being in a relationship with you. You won't do as normal people do when they encounter someone and they look at that person and perhaps they want them, and that person says, I'm sorry, but I'm not interested. You won't just take it on the chin and keep it walking. You use your channel to get back at people just because you're not getting your way. You're like a spoiled, entitled brat. You always have to get your way. You always have to be the top dog and be in control, and nobody better ever tell me no.
You're just a shit stain on the whole world of reaction channels. So,
well, if he's a shit stain, then girlfriend, you are the entire freaking sewer system, okay? I don't think Monty's a shit person, but I think you are. But if he is a shit person, which he's not, you are the entire sewage system. Girl, you are shit river. How do you like that?
Oh, therefore, you suck. Have a seat. Goodbye. Thank you. Next. Okay. Oh, look. What is this sign? Oh, look. I'm in Lachine. Do you want to, like, I'm actually on a 138. So, let's see what this sign here. Oh, I must be in Montreal. Yeah. I'm going to get Natter right now. Campbell Road. Okay. Yeah, that's Lachine for sure. English name. All right.
I would like to thank Monty for this rage tonight. It is delicious. This sure beats the hell out of sitting there watching her eat food in her house and talk about nothing. Thanks, Monty.
Oh, damn it. Honestly, like, oh my god. The same people, do you not see what I mean? The same people who want to hold me accountable for my actions are the same ones who refuse to do it. No, it's just, well, sorry. Ugh. Hypocrite. Like, huge hypocrite. Pun intended.
Jamie Carpenter says she can't be mad at them. She gives them reason to think that from her past actions. Thank you for saying that, Jamie. And you're right. You're absolutely right. She gives us reason to doubt her. She gives us reason to speculate and dig around for the truth because, as I said, she doesn't offer up the truth on her channel. You know, she doesn't hold herself accountable. She, for some reason, she just rather lie and think that she can get away with lying. And she hates the fact when anybody in life holds her accountable and calls her out for her bullshit.
Biatch. Biatch. Oh. Anyways. So yeah, I'm literally on here proving with a literal flight number and literally driving home from Cornwall. Look at Monkland on the way home from Cornwall. Alexandria, easy to verify. Easy to verify. It's funny how you like really are so inaccurate. It makes me wonder like what the fuck are you even doing there tomorrow? Anyways, the whole hearing is probably virtual. So you're gonna go all the way to Ottawa for nothing? I hope you do. You're not gonna get shit. Like you're not a press member. You're inserting yourself into something nobody like you have no credentials, you're not a part of this, you're irrelevant, nobody gives a fuck about you. Stop inserting yourself into shit, stop being nosy. Like
You know, yeah, so that's the thing, that this court hearing can happen virtually. You can sign up and you get a link through email or something like that. A lot of people are going to be watching because A, we want to know that this is really going down. B, we want to see what's going to happen. Is this guy going to jail? Is this whole thing with the Natter era, is it over? Because we all want it over. We're tired of hearing about Natter. We're tired of the bullshit. Everybody wants to know, is this the end of the Natter era? That's why people are interested. And they want to see if he has caused some sort of wrong, is there going to be justice for the person who got wronged?
Oh my god. Think you're gonna save the YouTube day with the tea. I'm gonna go find out. I'm gonna go find out what happened in May's case. No, you won't, you moron. They're not even gonna let you in. Like, it's probably all virtual. It's not even a trial tomorrow. It's probably just a stupid hearing. Like, you're just getting all freaking horny over it for nothing. They're like, oh my god. What are you gonna do? Go down with a press hat? Oh my god. Like, other people who are not shit feel like shit because they feel like shit. At the end of the day, if you're a piece of shit, don't ruin other people's lives in the process.
Take your own advice, Foodie.
Just like Elliot Roger. Oh well, a pretty girl didn't want to suck your dick, so you take it out on the whole world and run people over. How about you just take yourself out and leave innocent people out of it? Screw you. Seriously. Ugh. Like, I hate these entitled people. The world doesn't owe you a blowjob, Elliot. Get a life. Oh my god.
Not you, Foodie, talking about entitled people when you're the most entitled person on YouTube and you act it. Example, that recent trip you took to Montreal and you were having a tizzy because you had to wait in line. God forbid that Foodie Beauty has to wait in line for food. You couldn't be bothered. You couldn't wait in line for food.
And I had to learn that for myself the hard way. The world doesn't owe me shit. The world doesn't owe me shit. You know? You're responsible for your own happiness, your own life, your own self. No one's gonna do it for you.
That's right.
Absolutely not.
That's right.
Sorry, I say harsh things sometimes, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. You know? Like, I don't know. I have a pretty dark sense of humor in general. I love Comedy Central roasts. I can get down with some bad jokes, and I have a sense of humor about myself. Like, obviously I do, you know, or I wouldn't be able to like read my Reddit page sometimes. Like, I've been there like a couple times, but not lately. You know, or memes that would.
I told you she was nosy. So she's always checking out the reaction channels to see what they're saying about her. She checks out their community posts. She checks out everybody's Twitters. She goes on Monty's panels. She goes on Kiwi Farms. And now she's confessing that she goes on Reddit. I told you this woman's nosy. I mean, she is such a narcissist that she has to read and see everything about her when all she would have to do to save herself from feeling aggravation and anger is not go out and seek that stuff out.
I wouldn't be able to laugh at myself, but and plus, I guess it's just too like what really changed about that is like honestly, like when they say, and it's so cliche, but like it's true. When you stop caring what people think about you, you feel so fucking free. Like, really?
But you don't have that attitude because listen, this is logic. Logic and reason has entered the chat for just a moment. Logic and reason say, if you don't care, then you don't care. If you don't care about something, then you don't pay attention to it. But you pay too much attention. So obviously you must care, Chantal. You care a lot.
Going to place any of your self-worth in what other people think of your appearance. Like, it's like comparing apples and oranges. Oh, you have longer tits than Sally. Ooh, you're less of a person. No, that's so stupid. Ooh, you have a piece of hanging fat on your vagina, like, ooh, you're less than a person? No. Like, I don't understand that mentality. It's just so stupid. So for me, it's easy now because I don't care, like, if people think I'm ugly or I'm fat, whatever. Because I don't think that. So that's all that matters. Right?
Yeah, as far as a piece of fat hanging from your vagina, Foodie, you got to take some accountability for that. If people talk about your body that way, because you make a point to run around your house in short dresses and no underwear, you literally make a point to show off parts of your body that are not appropriate for YouTube. You make a point that every second or third stream you are flashing, which is against TOS, but you do it anyway, and YouTube lets you get away with it for whatever reason. But when you sit there and you wear a dress that's so short that you can see your business, and then you bend over in front of the camera, you literally flash everybody. You don't think people are going to talk about that? They are.
Right? Right. You're getting my pep talks. So anyway, amount of time it took me to leave and everything before that has no significance on my life now. How I was and what I said and what I did in that abusive, manipulative relationship has no fucking meaning in my life now.
Well, it has meaning to other people because you were incredibly offensive. And ma'am, you cannot do that. Maybe that's the reason why you want to be a victim so bad. Because by claiming to be a victim, that in your mind absolves you of everything you did and everything you said. That is you passing the buck to something else or someone else. You can sit there and throw up your hands and say, I'm a victim. Therefore, anything that was bad that I am guilty of, I'm not really guilty of. You talk about you want to do a glow up. What you should do is a grow up. And part of growing up is taking accountability. Taking accountability leads to self awareness. Being enough of a person, being enough of a grown up to just stand still and say, yes, I said these things. Yes, I did those things. And I was horrible and rotten and disgusting. I acknowledge all of that. And I am sorry. I am very, very sorry for the way I behaved, for the lies I told, for the hurt I have caused anyone and everyone. I am truly sorry. I am so sorry. I am offering up my apologies, and I'm going to back up my apologies by doing better from this point forward. You've never had that moment, Foodie, and you're still not having it because you keep trying to pass the buck onto, I've been abused. Nothing was my fault. It was because of him. I'm pointing the finger at him. He's the one to blame. No, no, ma'am. You're a 38-year-old woman. You have complete power over yourself. You have complete power over where you go, what you do, what you say. Nobody forced you to do anything. So you can't do that. You can't shift the blame somewhere else.
So, therefore, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Thank you. There we go. Everyone has their own way of coping. So, yeah.
Can I just say, I don't like your way of coping. I don't like it. I don't like how you cope because you bring your coping onto YouTube rather than go to a therapist or a psychologist that can actually help you. Your way of coping is taking your bitching, whining, and complaining and bringing it to YouTube. You talk about the same shit over and over and over again, but there's never any resolve to any of it. There's never any solution to your problems, any of your problems. You just whine, bitch, and complain about your life. And all of us over here on the other side of the monitor that are not you, it gets exhausting. It gets tiring. It's irritating because you surround yourself in problems, but you never look for true solutions to make those problems go away. You just bitch about the same problems over and over and over again. And those of us that are mature, responsible adults, those of us that we have problems, but we make a point to try to fix them, we're looking at you like, what is wrong with this woman? She's got all of the tools she needs, all of the resources, all of the money. She could easily have a great life if she wanted it, but she doesn't seem to want it. She doesn't want it. Maybe because being surrounded in problems and drama is too profitable. And that's why you won't fix the problems, because you need that attention all of the time, all of the time, all the time, just constantly. If you took away the food, if you took away all the things that bring you money, what would be left? Honestly, what would be left? Is there anything about you that's truly interesting, intriguing, that would keep people watching you? Probably not.
But anyway, because men and women with fupas are different. So, all right. How you react in that situation. So, like when you're under a lot of actual like emotional trauma, direct abuse, all that shit, you know. So denial. I don't know. I don't feel like I have to keep explaining myself,
But you do.
at the end of the day, again, I'm just like a spectator in this. Like another stupid title I've seen is other fucking stupid. Well, he's gonna talk like this. And this crappy videos, no one cares.
Not you, Chantal, making fun of how people talk when you're a 38-year-old woman and you talk like a 15 to 16-year-old girl. You talk like somebody half your age, but yet you feel like you're in a position to make fun of other people's speech patterns.
As well. Like, Nader and Chantal are scared for tomorrow. No, Chantal is not scared for tomorrow, fuckhead. Because why would I be scared? Why would I be scared? Am I the one going to court? Don't even put my name in the same title. The only reason you're doing that is because you need it for views. Because again, he's another one that no one gives a shit about without my name. Oh my god, I can't. These people, like, you should be taking me out to dinner and giving me rimmers for the amount of fucking views I give you with my name. Suck it. And, dirty move. Anyways, Mr. Coffee actually messaged me this whole time. How come you're going to the airport by yourself? That's dangerous. It's nighttime. Don't you have anyone who can go with you? Do you want me to find a ride? I'll go with you. Are you? Yeah. Is a goal, like having a goal. I don't really know what I want. A part of me wants something. I want something different every day. Like, okay, I have a long-term passion. I do want to travel. That would be like an amazing life, I think.
Yeah, that would. You're absolutely right. Traveling can be a lot of fun. And you can meet a lot of great, interesting people and see new sights, and there's something new to wake up to a lot. Traveling could be amazing. And what a shame, Foodie. What a shame that you're making the money that you make on YouTube and your life is such a mess that you can't do what you keep talking about you want to do. You talk about traveling, but you don't do it. What a shame that you're in a position where you could do what you want to do, but at the same time, you're not in a position because you won't take care of your health. You won't get your shit together. You could have that life. But honestly, you're very content to talk about it, but not actually do it.
Or would it really be? It's kind of scary. It's uncertain. It's not secure. And a part of me loves that. And a part of me also really wants security and feels safe, like having like a husband, someone like Mr. Coffee, like that security is nice too.
You know, I got news for you. You are not wife material. You're not even good girlfriend material. You know, you're too busy running after strange men and doing things with strange men that could land you in an STD clinic or a hospital. You are not in a position to be a good girlfriend or a wife to any man. You don't have your shit together. Your finances are a mess. Your life is a mess. You're way too involved with YouTube. You're way too involved with the idea that anybody you hook up with, you're going to bring them on YouTube and expose them and possibly expose their relatives and their friends and their children to your bullshit. And there's going to be fallout. You're not in a position to where you could be good for anybody. You'd only have a sliver of a chance if you got your act together, but you're not going to because you enjoy being the train wreck way too much.
You know? And I'm not getting younger.
No?
I mean, I'm not old. I guess I could, like, at least another 5 years, and then maybe I could get married. I want to
Married to who? Who the hell's going to marry you?
be, I kind of want to be a wife. I kind of want to take care of the man. If a man is good to me, I will fucking worship the ground he walks on.
You're a lying bee. You want a man who worships you. You want a man that you can control and manipulate and you will get your way. You're not about equal time. You were with BB. BB was a very, very good man. And you drove that man crazy. Always needing attention. He tried his best. When he found out that you were doing the binge eating, he got you a gym membership. He encouraged you to eat healthier. And you did not follow through with that. You had a good man, Chantal, and you lost him because you were a fool. You were an absolute fool. And you cheated on him. So tell me again how you're good wife material when you can't even keep your legs closed with a man who was good to you.
Because there's nothing like being loved, you know? Like, the love with BB was real, especially at first. It was very passionate. But we had like a mutual, amazing respect and love for each other that just like can never, I don't know. I kind of want that again, you know? Ideally,
You're never going to get that back. You're never going to get BB back. And I hate to sound harsh, but you're never going to get that kind of quality man ever again. And it has nothing to do with your size, Foodie. It has everything to do with your attitude. You're entitled, bratty. I've always got to get my way. I've always got to be the center of attention. And whoever I'm with, they have to be at my beck and call, or I'm not happy because of that. And the fact that emotionally, mentally, you are a mess and you are not taking steps to fix that. No man wants to be around a messy female. No man wants to be around a dramatic, toxic female who sucks the life out of anyone they come in contact with. It sucks all their energy away. I saw quite a few videos of you and BB. BB looked miserable. There was no synergy there. I didn't get the sense that he was all in with you. Like he just looked over it. He looked completely dead in the eyes, and I think you did that to him.
BB is like a family type of like. I guess ideally we would have built a family together, but no, ideally it's just like it's not what I want. You know, it just wasn't meant to be. Anyway, I can see myself driving a truck. Or is it just me? I mean, I think they're on. Yeah, they are.
Okay, so that's enough of that. Let's go on to the comment section. Live Thing says, truly just proves your credibility when no one believes you or questions your every move, speaks on you more than them. It wouldn't surprise any of us if you picked him up, and we love that for you. You know, if she wants to spend time around Natter, it's her life, it's her choice. All we want is for her to stop lying about everything. Just tell the freaking truth. If you tell the truth, you don't have to think of a million lies to cover up the first lie. And yes, we're going to question her every move, and we're going to call her out on her bullshit because we're not going to co-sign on it like some of the VIBs do. This is what happens when you're a liar. You start off in a place where your word has weight and credibility, and if you lie too much, your word becomes worthless. It means nothing. It has no value. Presley says, for someone that hates him, you sure do protect your boyfriend that never claims you. Yeah, she's always in defense mode with Natter. So if you're done and if you don't care, why do you care so much? Brooklyn to Brixton says, this is just a random flight from Toronto. There's no way to prove anyone from a connecting flight was on it with showing their ticket, which she could have easily done when she picked up her aunt. Yeah, she could have done that, but she didn't do it. There was nobody in the car. We didn't hear anybody. We didn't see anybody. Didn't see a ticket. So she could just drove to the airport to try to back up her lie so she doesn't look like a complete fool. Carol Carrot says, the fact people think that you're still seeing Natter says more about you and your credibility than anyone questioning your story. You are a known liar and you have no one to blame but yourself. This is the reputation you built over the years, even before Monty started reacting to you. Yeah, she was a big old liar before Monty. And she'll be a big old liar even after he's gone or after we're all gone. She's just a liar. Let's see, next comment. Jay of Cornwall says, I'm glad that you are tens of thousands of dollars in deep with Natter, and it makes me smile that you'll be paying off his iPad for the next 7 years. Love that for you. Yeah, that whole situation with her paying off the iPad is ridiculous. I mean, she's got the money. She could just pay it off. Why do it in payments? Just, you got the money in pocket, pay it off. It just make no sense to me. Same thing with her car. That Kia. She could have paid off her freaking car, but she's still making payments. Does that make sense to anybody? No. I mean, you get money in pocket, one of the first things you pay for is a car and a home, true? Laura of the Valley says, raging because her man is about to go to prison and she's banned from Tinder. So she's out of desperate, bottom of the barrel foreign men to pay for pleasure. Yeah, isn't that something? She got allegedly banned from Tinder, probably for fat fishing. Or maybe being toxic and stalking people. I don't know, but you got to be pretty bad to get banned from Tinder. Phoenix Dawn says, I didn't pick up no ghost. I picked up a human body, a whole human body. Well, I remarked on that earlier. Why say a whole human body? Why not just say her aunt? I mean, if that's who the person was, why not just say that? Ingrid says, LOL, but you've lied and snuck around with Stabby a shit ton. How can you blame people for theorizing? You really can't. When you're dealing with a liar who does nothing but lie, you're always searching for the truth because they won't offer it up to you on their own. Oh, they're giving a flight plan here. So they're giving like a flight plan. Frosty Bubble says, did you really call yourself more wholesome than your reaction channels? Yeah, she really did. The delusion is strong in this one. Lady D says, stop driving and raging. You are reckless and driving high. Hopefully, after the mass reporting of your channel and your driving, you'll lose both. Well, if she's high and she's raging, That's distracted driving by itself, and that is very, very dangerous. Laura of the Valley says, it was literally 3 a.m. in Canada. You were definitely with Nats. Well, again, we all knew that. And we all know that. Freya says, so she seriously thinks we wouldn't figure out Natter was in the car? Pete would not have let her drive all that way herself in the car. Well, Pete has no control over Chantal. She's going to do what she wants to do anyway. He's not the cops. He can't stop her from driving. Brooklyn de Brixton says, so where is the aunt she picked up? Sure, Jan. Yeah, where is the aunt? D-Spec says, auntie in the car or dropped on the side of the road? Yeah, she got back and forth to Cornwall real quick. Everybody's saying the same thing in the comments. You picked up Natter and we know it. See, the audience isn't as stupid as you like to think they are, Chantal. Oh, here we go. This is a great point. I don't care WTF to make my username. Says she brought you fruit from Jamaica to Canada and it got through customs. Yeah, you're not allowed to do that. Like food items, different countries, that's usually a big no-no for concerns about bringing stuff in with the fruit. More Than a Luxury says she is mad she got caught. We all know she would have mentioned she had to pick up her aunt. It would have been something to talk about different than her boring same crap. She would never get this mad if it wasn't true. I completely forgot I had to pick up my aunt. Remember, people, they're all friends having meetings behind closed doors. Sam's Bar Lounge is a part of it too. Anyone Foodie talks to or associates with. And she is mad she got caught. She's real mad. She's raging because she's lying and she's getting caught. Let's see. That thing you hate says you can't be mad at people for not trusting you. You spent more time lying to everyone than telling the truth. You're always spouting off on karma. Well, this is your karma for lying so much in the past. Yeah, her lies are catching up to her and she does not like it. Okay, so that's it for all the comments for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this React video. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you very much and please have a nice day. Bye-bye.